Thank you for pressing play because your highest self is trying so hard to have you hear this message. And I am humbled that I get to bring this through for you. I have been told that everyone that receives this needs so deeply to understand this fact that you have to be who you want to be. That is what is getting in your way. You are trying still so hard to figure out how to make your reality what you want it to be so that then you can feel safe to be free, to be who you want to be. But that's what's blocking and stopping you. You have to show up and be who you want to be. And yes, I understand, and Source understands, and your highest self understands, and we all understand that we don't know what that means. Because those of us that are here in the new earth, those of us that are here conscious and awake and aware, we can't possibly know because it's so much beyond human comprehension. But it starts within the now, like right here, right now. What feels good for you? I know I'm a broken record at this point, but this is a message that I'm here to deliver on repeat, is that frequency and energy is leading and guiding you to a life beyond your wildest dreams. But you have to be the version of you that is showing up and following that frequency and energy. And so many of you are hearing it, it's resonating, you're believing it, you're doing little bits of it. And we are so proud of you. We are so proud of you. But it is now time for you to be it fully, completely. We get that it's terrifying. It's terrifying for Courtney. Now bringing light language through her is terrifying, but this is what happens when you get to higher levels of frequency and consciousness, because all that makes sense there is frequency and energy. So things are going to just flow through you, but they can't flow through you if you are not conscious and awake and aware and there in the now. So many of you are spending your time still here and now trying to figure it out. And yes, you're figuring out really great things, but you're still limiting it. Anything that you are ever using your conscious mind to figure out is going to limit it. You're going to do it, but we want you to know that the more you let go and you just trust in what feels good, and in the now you say and you express and you do what you want to, what just flows and feels easy and effortless, that is how you will all really see that you are channels of divinity. And we want nothing more than to stream through you. We are bringing this video to all of you that are here to be channels, conduits of pure divine light and love and magic. And it happens through you accepting that this is happening and having fun, being free, living limitlessly, letting the magic flow through you. We know that you want this, but all of the beliefs and all of the things popping up in you telling you that it's not free, that you don't get to live how you want to live, that you don't get to be how you want to be because of X, Y, and Z. It is not true, but it's what's stopping you. It's what's blocking you. We know that everything telling you that you don't get to just do what you want to do and be how you want to be is all conditioned beliefs. Can you see that? Can you see that any doubt, any fear, any limitations coming up are just conditioned beliefs? None of that is actually true right now. Do you actually believe that? Or is it just something you've been taught, you've been told, you've lived, you've experienced? We aren't saying that any of that isn't true and hasn't happened in the past. If you want to keep living the past, then keep living the past and stop worrying about trying to manifest things that you want. Just keep doing what you're doing and keep replaying the past. We know that you that are finding this, you're ready to live as you were designed to. You're ready to live as you planned to, which you here comprehending, understanding, receiving this message means that you are here to live in higher levels of frequency and consciousness, doing what you want to do, being who you want to be because it feels good. And yeah, it's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel foreign. It's going to feel confusing because you haven't done it before. But the more you get comfortable with doing the things you haven't done before, the more that you make it your habit to follow frequency and energy, the easier it gets to be. You are such habitual beings, as we've brought through. You thrive through consistency. Your programming is created through your habits, your routines, your consistency. And everything that you have in you right now has served you at a time, has got you here. A lot of it is going to stay with you. There's a lot that's still serving you, but there's a lot that's not. And you don't need to figure out how to clear out the system. You need to just start choosing to do the things that are aligned with you now. And you're just going to create a whole new one. You're just going to be a whole new identity, whole new version of you every day. If you choose to, if you want to. You just have to live in the now when life is happening and stop living in your head trying to figure out how to fix the past and make the future what you want it to be. Imagine if you put all of the time, all of the effort, all of the energy that you spend worrying about the past and the future into now and into just being and living and experiencing and evolving and expanding and expressing. That is what you're here to do. That is what we are calling you to do. And that is why we keep coming through, Courtney, with these same messages for you, because we see you all still making it complicated, still thinking that you need to be the one to figure it out. You figured it out. You figured it out before you came here. And you hearing this means that you are one of the chosen ones who chose to wake up and be here now, leading through being the authentic expression of divinity that you are here to be in the new earth in real time. And we know you remember. We know that you're resonating with parts of this message or parts of other messages like this. We know you're resonating with higher consciousness and frequency in the new earth. Breathe right now. Fully inhale, fully exhale. Just breathe and be. We really want you to receive this. You are worthy because you are you. That is all you have to do. And we know a lot of you don't know what that means because you've never been you. But all of the things that are easy for you, that are innate for you, that are natural for you, that call to you, that is you. Think of all the things through your life, from childhood to teenagehood to adulthood. Think of whatever comes up of your whole life. Think of your childhood. Think of your teenage years. Think of your adult years. Just whatever came up. Who was there? Are you just grade 12 you forever? Are you just grade 3 you forever? Are you just 25-year-old you forever? Married, pregnant, whatever? This job, that job? No. None of these roles that you've played, none of these parts of your evolution are who you are. You are the light. You are the divine. You are the soul. You are the part of you that is always there, that has always been there from birth and beyond, that is here for a very short amount of time to experience being human in the body that you're in. And you chose to remember this and to come to the realization that you're here to enjoy, to have fun, to live limitlessly, to be free, to birth, to create, to do whatever you want to do because it feels good for you. And we signed up to come through, Courtney, and a lot more of you, reminding you and the rest of you that signed up for this, that this is what you're here to do. You are literally here to live as you want to be as you want to. You can quantum leap into any timeline you want at any time. All you have to do is believe it. You can be whatever version of you dream to be by simply showing up and being it, embodying it, living as it. You are now at a level where you have to embody. You have no choice. You have no choice. If you want to if you want to live to the fullest, you obviously have free will. You have choice, but you are a sovereign being who is coded with so much magic that you're here to give, and it comes through you being in the now. So we say you have no choice because we know that you're here listening to this because you want to know what the secret is to living a life that you love. This is it. Being you, being who and how you want to be in that moment. It is literally that simple. Everything else will work itself out. You do not need to figure anything out before you allow yourself to be who you want to be. That is your number one purpose and mission and power here. And you know this. We know you know this. So whatever is resonating is true for you from this. Receive it. Allow it. Receive and allow and be and breathe in the now and follow the frequency and energy. We will keep coming through on repeat because it is all that you need to do to see how good and how easy it is and how free you are. And we need your magic. You are worthy just because you are you. And the secret to you living a life you love is being who you want to be. That is all you need to do. It is all you need to know, because trying to know anything other than that is honestly limiting it. It is so much beyond what you can comprehend. It is so much beyond. So all of the dreams and the desires and the wishes and the wants and the things that expand and excite and ignite you, those are here to lead and guide you, but it is so much beyond that. It's beyond words. You are beyond words. You cannot explain yourself, so how is anyone else going to? You can't understand yourself, so how is anyone else going to? You're here playing a game of self-mastery. You're here to actualize and realize yourself, to be more and more of who and how you want to be. That's why you chose to come back down and have another go at having a human reality with all of the challenges to evolve and expand you. So breathing again, placing your hands just on your body, palms open, breathing and feeling what is here for you, what is coming through for you, what is true for you, what feels really good to you. Do that, trust that, follow that. You are worthy because you are you. Everything you dream of exists. All that you need to do is match the frequency of it. That is the key, is that you have to be the frequency of what you want to receive. You can't think about the frequency. You can't know about the frequency. You can't talk about the frequency. You have to be the frequency. Like, you can know and think and talk about those things, but the only way that you're going to receive from that frequency and feel and embody that is if you are that frequency, if you're embodied in what you want to feel. So if you want to feel love and light and happiness and bliss, then you got to live that way. You got to do what you want to do to create that reality that supports you being the version of you that shows up and does what feels good. That's it. That's it. And a lot of you haven't. A lot of this is the first time. We are sending this to all of you that are ready to really be the divinity that you're here to be. You are. You are that powerful. You are that worthy. The only one that doesn't see it is you. And any ideas that are popping into your head of people that don't see that, that's not true. It's not true. It's just that you being the divinity that you are, you being embodied, you being anything authentic is triggering to people that are not being. They see you. And the more that you see you, the more powerful you will be, the more you illuminate this world, and the higher you will raise the consciousness. And yes, it may sound like a big job, but it's not. All you have to do is have fun and be free and live limitlessly. We cannot express this enough. It's the only link that you're missing, is you're still trying to figure out how you make it happen. You're still trying to figure out how you be who you want to be. It's the one thing that you know how to do. It's just that you overcomplicate it and you think it needs to be more or less, or you need a validation or approval or whatever, because that's how you're conditioned. But now you're here to remember and to live as the divine, limitless being that you are here to be. We see you, we love you, we are here for you, and we are ready to give you more than you can possibly comprehend, to live a life beyond your wildest dreams, because you are worthy. And all you need to do is accept that and be that. Be the version of you that is worthy of living as you want to. It's the only thing you got to do. Everything else will make sense in the now. It won't make sense before you get there. All the things calling to you to do aren't going to make sense now. You have to trust and surrender, and then trust and surrender more, and then trust and surrender more. And before you know it, you'll just be living completely embodied, free, without a worry, receiving all you need to live a life beyond your wildest dreams. Yeah. We needed to take over, Courtney, so that we could really bring this through in a way that would resonate into the depth of you. So don't try and figure it out. Just feel what feels good. And whatever feels good for you right now to do, go and do it. You will be rewarded. We promise you. We love you. Thank you for tuning in today. Please Give this a thumbs up if it resonates. It really helps us in sharing this message. We are here coming through Courtney because we know that there are so many of you that are ready to wake up to what you chose to do in this lifetime. And if you're seeing this, that means you. And there's more of you. And the more of you that there are living easily as you're designed to, just being who you're here to be, the easier it gets for all of you to do that. Courtney's had to go through a lot to be here, and it's still not that easy for her to let it just come through, but it is getting easier, and it will for you. We're not saying that you have to be a verbal channel, just letting source come through you as Courtney does, but you are here to be a channel, a conduit in your own way of divinity, of source. All that is required in that is you having fun and enjoying this journey and birthing and creating what you're here to. You are here to create super consciously in the now by being who you want to be. You can't know what that means before you get there. You'll start to see the things you want to do and you want to follow through on, do that. And that will lead you to the next best thing and the next best thing. And you just keep following what excites you, what ignites you, what lights you up. We're giving you the cheat codes to this game of self-mastery right now. So we hope that you receive them, whatever's resonating. Okay. We love you.